Yesterday, I declared a state of emergency in response to the COVID-19, and as a result, made the decision to close public schools across Monroe County. However, we did not close schools in a vacuum. Closing schools has consequences, and there are a significant number of students and families across our community who will be impacted. And so we're here today to describe accommodations that are being made and that have been put into place, and to be able to give information and resources to families across our community about things that we've identified that we can help families begin to plan for the days and weeks ahead.
Today, we are here to announce, along with Foodlink and the Rochester City School District, that the Rochester Art Centers will be open tomorrow from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. to provide food distribution to children and families in our community, along with some 7 school sites that the superintendent will talk about.
Foodlink is as prepared as possible to continue to feed this community, particularly our most vulnerable citizens during this time. And I want to thank county and city officials for partnering with us to make this possible. I also want to acknowledge in a special way Foodlink's Chief Operating Officer, Tara Keller, who's been working around the clock over the past several weeks, not just days, to ensure that we are prepared to meet the need. As you've already heard, Foodlink will be working with the city and RCSD to make sure that meals will still be accessible to school-aged children during this time. We expect to serve, Foodlink alone expects to serve more than 20,000 additional meals this week, using every safety precaution possible in the preparation and delivery of food. As you've already heard, the rec centers that Mayor Warren referenced will be open from 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. The school sites will be open from 8 a.m. to 2:30, and we are encouraging a grab and go option. These will not be sit-down communal meals. They will be grab and go, and we'll be encouraging students to take advantage of that as much as possible. We know that we've been in touch with charter schools and other districts across the county. We know that they are also preparing to have similar meal options for their students, and we will continue to be a resource to those schools, but we do encourage families with children to first and foremost contact their local school district to understand meal options during this time. Separate from these meals for school-aged children, Foodlink will be expanding our emergency food service in the coming days and weeks. We anticipate distributing more than 2 million pounds in the next few weeks alone through our network of emergency food agencies, including pantries and shelters. Our message to food pantries throughout Monroe County is this: your services are needed. We encourage pantries and other agencies who have the capacity to stay open to do so, to stock your shelves by accessing resources at Foodlink, and to continue to serve our communities. We encourage you to modify your distribution methods as needed to ensure the safety of your staff and clients, even if this means moving to an appointment-only service model. Foodlink will continue to make as much food as possible available to these agencies and to serve as a resource in helping you keep your doors open. Information regarding agencies at the neighborhood level, pantries that are available to serve emergency food to community members will be updated on 211. We encourage families to go to 211 for that information, and foodlinkny.org. Foodlink will also be partnering with the City of Rochester and others to hold emergency food distributions for low-income households during this uncertain time. When scheduled, we will make that information available again through 211 or our website, foodlinkny.org.
Because without Foodlink and their ability to really step up and provide services to our community during this time of need, we wouldn't know where we would be as it pertains to food in the afternoon and in the evenings for our families. So I really want to thank them, because weeks ago they were preparing for this, and they have been ready and willing to step into the gap to make sure that our children and our families get the food that they need.
This is a true example of what collaboration looks like to make sure our students, our community are all getting what they need during this time of great uncertainty.